Welcome back to 80s Comics for the review of Groo the Wanderer, issue number 11 from January of 1986. Issue 10 was great because we learned that Groo is more than just an idiot. Groo is also a brave and courageous warrior who slays a dragon and kills a bunch of bad guys and steals their goblet or whatever. But this guy, Arcadio, takes all the credit. Because Arcadio is a douchebag. Well, in issue 11, Groo just goes back to being a complete idiot. And it's a lot of fun. This is a great issue too. 10 and 11 are awesome. You're going to love this. So, Arcadio marches into town carrying the goblet that Groo saved from the bad guys. He's surrounded by swooning women. And poor Groo, all he wants is cheese dip. And ladies. Groo likes ladies and cheese dip. And flying Camaros. Everybody likes flying Camaros. This issue is titled Groo, A Hero's Task. I always love the little details that Sergio Aragonés puts down here in the corner. What's up, girls? It's Groo the Wanderer, killing a bunch of attacking invaders, saving this village, but in saving a village, he usually ends up bringing death, doom, and destruction to the people living in that village. So the villagers are not very happy about this, but we immediately get to the plot, which is that even though they've discovered the goblet of whatever, the goblet won't work, or it does no good unless it's filled with some kind of magic elixir. So they've got another quest. Before they go on this adventure, the minstrel sings some songs. To find the Goblet of Tervel, he launched a big campaign. An army he has driven back, a dragon he has slain, but Groo actually slew the dragon. The hordes of Turulado tried to claim this sacred glass, but when they faced Arcadio, they had to let him pass. Of course, that's what Groo did. And check out this whole tray filled with riveted beer steins. I love the way Sergio Aragonés draws those beer steins. And clever word balloon placement there as well. So, they've got to find this magic elixir, or else they don't get the reward, and he doesn't get to marry the princess. That's what they're in this for. A reward, and I guess, half the kingdom or something. But they got to fill it with a magic elixir. So off they go to discover this magic elixir. But then there's this side story here, where Groo keeps fighting off this horde of invaders. Next to cheese dip, Groo likes a fray best. Groo is good at killing things, so after he kills a bunch of the invaders, again, they promise to return with the Gordosa. The Gordosa is pretty awesome. I love how Sergio Aragonés makes us care about Groo and respect his bravery, and then just trashes poor Groo in this issue. It's his sheer stupidity that gets him through life and each of these issues. As Arcadio tries to locate this magic elixir from this magician or his wizard or whatever, but he doesn't have any. Meanwhile, Groo is offered they try to unload this elixir, promising that Groo can make cheese dip out of it. So he actually discovers the elixir in the town that he's about to destroy. As they unleash the Gordosa. That thing's great. Have you guys been reading Shaolin Cowboy from Jeff Darrow? If not, look that one up. This reminds me of one of Jeff Darrow's monsters in that series, which is great. Shaolin Cowboy. Trust me, it's good. So, Groo brings the elixir to Arcadio, who of course just swipes it and then takes it to the village. But this is the part that's really funny, because when they show up at the village, everybody's ugly, and the cheese dip is awful. We get a nice shot of Groo throwing up. But the moral of the story is that Groo's idiocy really bites him in the ass in the end. Doesn't make Arcadio any more likable, but it's just funny. This is a great issue, 10 and 11. They're actually two good issues, I think, to start with. They're pretty cheap and easy to collect. The earlier issues of Groo are not rare, so you can pick these up for a couple bucks. It's a lot of fun. Groo the Wanderer, issue number 11. Highly, highly recommended. It's funny, it's well drawn. It's everything that I love about Groo, which is everything that you love about Groo, because Groo is awesome. Groo's even more awesome than GoBots. Is it too late to enter this contest? Because I would love a complete set of GoBot toys. GoBots. There's one area where the GoBots do defeat the Transformers. Do the Transformers get a shout out in Lethal Weapon by Danny Glover? No, GoBots do. Watch it again. I'm right. Issue 11. Groo the Wanderer. Highly recommended. I bet you like GoBots.